Okay, time to talk about the last Mega. Well, actually, it's two Megas, because today we're talking about Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. You do not understand how happy I am that these exist. Like, oh my god, these are so cool. These are I need to say it, I need to say it. I do not care that they're brand new, right? These are my favorite Megas now. They are so cool. I love them. I need plushies of them right now. I am getting plushies of them, regardless of how expensive they are. I am getting plushies of them when they release. I don't know when they'll release, but I know they definitely will, because I know what Pokemon's like, so I will 1000% be getting them. Oh my god, I love them. I need them in my life right now. And when they arrive, when the plushies arrive eventually, I will 1000% be doing a special episode of Pokemon Squad where Raichu Mega evolves. Like, honestly, I'm doing it, and no one can stop me. Like, I am so happy that these exist. Oh my god. But anyway, the only thing is, right, is that they're available in DLC, which, like, Pokemon have been doing DLC the last couple of years. Like, I don't mind paying for DLC. That's, like, that feels different than what they did with the Kala Starter Megas. Like, because, I mean, Sword and Shield had DLC, and, you know, you paid for it, and you got two areas unlocked and more content, and then the Scarlet and Violet DLC, regardless of how terrible it was, sorry, not sorry. At least you got two more areas as well, and then you got the mythical event as well. So I feel like you get stuff out of the Pokemon DLC, which is fine. Although, what I do find interesting though is the fact that they revealed the DLC now, because with the last two games they revealed them after they'd been out for a few months. So that's quite surprising to me, you know, that they've revealed the DLC now. Like, you also encounter a Hoopa in the DLC, so this is how you get Hoopa. Even though I already have a Hoopa in Pokemon Go, so I can just send that over to Pokemon Home for my decks. But yeah, I'll probably still get it when it comes out. I actually am so happy that these exist. You do not understand how happy I am. Right, the designs themselves. I need to stop praising them. Because there are two things that I noticed. So, I know this, I'm going to sound dumb here, but I didn't notice at first that they literally spell X and Y. Like, because the Mega Charizards and the Mega Mewtwo's don't do that, so that's a really nice detail. I think my favorite between the two is the Mega Y form, but I do like the Mega X form as well. The Mega Y form is more feminine, while the X form is more masculine, which I find interesting because in the original X and Y, Xerneas is the feminine one and Yveltal is the masculine one. So, I wonder what that was about. Also, it's very obvious to me that they based these two off of Gorachu, which makes me really happy because I love Pichu, I do, but I would have much preferred to have Gorachu. Like, Gorachu is so much cooler. I also would have kind of justified Pikachu being a starter a little bit more because Pikachu's a middle stage while the other three Kanto starters are first stages. So, even though they both have a three-stage evolution chain, since Pikachu's the middle stage, it kind of, like, doesn't make it even with the other ones. Eevee's also a counter starter as well, but that's a different situation because Eevee has a completely different evolution method from the other four, so I'm not counting that in this regard. But, yeah, I was disappointed we didn't get Gorachu, but seeing that they've kind of repurposed the design into these two makes me very happy. It really makes me really happy. I am really wondering what their shiny forms are going to be, because, you know, for some reason they gave Raichu X Pikachu's color scheme, which I find interesting. So, is it going to have the same shiny as Pikachu? Is it going to have the same shiny as Alola Raichu? Like, Raichu Y, while it has the same color scheme as Raichu, they also made it smaller and chubbier like Pikachu, which I like. I think that's probably why it's my favorite one. So yeah, both of them have elements of Pikachu and Raichu, which is quite interesting, but no Pichu. Poor Pichu. I guess the tail kinda for Mega Raichu X is kinda like Pichu's tail, but I'm kinda stretching there. Also, just like with Mega Dragonite, I've noticed a lot of like fan art had Mega Raichu with two tails. So they gave the X1 two tails, which I really think is cool. So I like that they're seem to be listening to the fans, what the fans want with these new Megas. Also, they gave Mega Y 4 ears, which I find interesting. Two of the ears look like Pikachu's ears, when the other ones look more like extreme versions of Raichu's ears, which is really funny. I like that a lot. I can't stress enough how much I love these two. They're now my favorite Megas, and I just spoiled another video that I'm going to make eventually, but I think you probably figured out what that is. Spoilers, it's a ranking of all the Megas that I was going to do until Mega Dragonite was revealed, so might as well wait now. But yeah, I really just, I love them so much. Although, the one aspect of the designs I don't really like the fact that Raichu X's hands are massive. It makes me think it's going to be a fighting type maybe, but the hands look like big lumps rather than hands, and I can't unsee it. They look like something else that I can't really say on the channel, but if you know me well enough, you know exactly what I'm thinking about. But and also the fact that Mega Raichu Y, like, look how tiny its feet are. Like, they made X's hands bigger, but they made Y's feet smaller. Like, I don't know, that's a bit of a weird design choice, but I like them regardless. Like, I really love them so much. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give them both a 10, honestly. Like, that's how much I love these two. It's a shame that I have to pay to get them, but it's fine, it's worth it. It feels more worth it than the Kalos Megas, in my opinion. I am going to try and get the Kalos Megas, but this feels a lot more worth it than they do. But let me know what you think of these two in the comments down below. I think this was the last trailer for Pokemon ZA before they come out, and they actually come out in exactly a month now, which is insane. We waited over a year for this game, which feels actually crazy to say, because usually Pokemon don't do that. But, yeah. I think this was the final trailer, so I think that'll be the end of the Mega series, which is, like, fair enough. But let me know what you think of them, and I'll see you next time. Bye!